Well, I want to get my videos done for you guys for Saturday, Sunday. Feeling much better today. Very refreshed on a chilly, what is it, 41? About 5 degrees or something. Day here in Ohio. I don't know if you can see behind me on the side over there is Jacob Schaefer's trailer. He dropped off 7 horses over the last 2 days. I believe 6 horses today. We still have 2 horses out in the field to come in. The McWicked filly and Baby Zet have to come in. There just wasn't enough room on the trailer. We're also going to bring in Militant Victory and Vaquero Blue Chip, so we'll have another 5 going out. And I asked him just to bring Brave World out. You see Brave World loading on the trailer there. Bring him out, let him stretch his legs for a few weeks and see how he is. If he's going to live as a pasture horse, he should get a running start, so to speak. So he's going to go to the field for a little while. Also, as I said in my videos earlier, we're in a transition right. Well, we're almost at the end, where we're starting to move out some of the horses, or look to move out some of the horses and move in some newer horses. I almost pulled the trigger yesterday on a pacer. It ended up going for too much money anyway, so it wasn't a big deal. So let's get right to it here. The 4-year-olds, all gas, no brakes, has been one of those breath of fresh air type situations. He's been racing very, very well for us. And he's got the 10 hole. He's still picked for second, so that's how good he's been racing. He's got the 10 hole at Mohawk. This is not warm enough. The 10 hole at Mohawk on Monday evening, so we'll see how he races. Atlas Hanover swirling. I was talking to you about the maybe we get a couple of good lines and move this guy on. It wasn't like he was a horrible horse for us, but we don't want to drain everything that we maybe got out of him. Chasing him being a better horse than he wants to be right now. How long does it take for a horse? And I told you guys, all these horses that were and are good horses have made money and gone fast miles. They do come back around for the most part. He's sound. There's nothing wrong with him. So, how does that happen? Is it a rest? Is it new scenery? Is we just, continue to race him up the wood until he comes to life? All or none of the above. So we'll have to see with him over the next little while. We'll see how that plays out. Divine Zet, I think, is off to I was going to say running. Don't want to say running. Off to a flying start here in Northfield, a win last week. I love the way she trained here yesterday. I went with her. I thought she trained really, really well. Happy with her. Greatest Ending, a winner last week. We'll see how he races next week. Moving forward, HL Blue is going to the sale now. That was the other thing. I had to line up rides with the shipping companies. We'll get to all the horses in this, but the shipping companies, we have cash deals coming over from Ontario. One horse coming from the Meadows, another horse coming from here. So all these things are moving very fluidly. Where are we at here? Greatest Ending, HL Blue, How the Hell, he'll be going from the Meadows down to the sale. Also, JK Mickey Mantle. I actually think he's a little bit ahead of Atlas Hanover in the sense that he is racing decently good right now. We just need to find a softer spot for him. So it might actually be a condition claimer for him. I think they go for 20-25. He'll go for 25 or almost 30. But we need to get him on a roll where he's back racing, consistently good. I want to make sure before we do that and expose him to claiming that I've looked at the entire playing field top to bottom and say, okay, he's in the best place he can be right now. I don't want to see him leave and go somewhere else and take off because there was a better class somewhere else for him. So I'm just going to have a quick little look at the classes across the board and see if in fact that is the best avenue for him, which I believe it probably is. Where are we at next? JK Victory, 6th the other night, but raced good. You can't sit 7th at that, and it's not his fault, but from the rail, he got away in a place where he had to let the horse drop in front of him, ended up getting away 4th, and then not being able to remove because he was like 10 or 12 to 1. So it's just coming to the end of the meet there. I think very, very, very well. Ron Burke's the leading trainer in the world and has been, seems like forever now. But the way, I'm texting with him 9:15 in the morning on Sunday. Like he doesn't have a better thing to do than that. So, about Renegade Gypsy, we'll get to him in a minute. But, the way he looks at it, he said JK Victory, I think if he stays fresh, we take him to
Got a horse loose in there.
In where?
The barn right there.
Oh, I'll go check. Yeah, thank you.
Well, better hurry up. There's two ladies in there trying to catch him.
All right, thank you. I'm being summoned. Baby got loose in the barn in there. No big deal. I'll go get the baby, and then I'll come right back.